Hey, check it. It's Ghost Bed's 10-year anniversary sale. And right now, as a listener worshiper, you can get 25% off site-wide for a limited time. You go to ghostbed.com/Norton. Use the promo code Norton at checkout. Ghostbed.com/Norton. Promo code Norton. Upgrade your sleep with Ghost Bed, the makers of the coolest beds in the world. Some exclusions apply. See site for details. Yeah, I know my hat looks stupid because there's way too much forehead showing. I probably should have pulled it down a little cooler. JimNorton.com/tour if you want to come see me. This weekend I'm heading to Batavia, whatever it is, Illinois. I'm going to Portland, Eugene, and Bend, Oregon the week after. Huntington, New York, Newton, New Jersey, Bangor, Maine, Foxwoods in Connecticut, the Wilbur in Boston. Then I'm in Sellersville, Pennsylvania in January. Bakersfield, California. I'm making up that date. Las Vegas, Nevada. JimNorton.com for all new material. Let me know when you're recording.
I'm already rolling.
Oh, good. We're live. I'm so happy. Paul, I'm very happy. It's funny. It's always weird. Like a guy like you're such a good talker, and I love talking to you.
Oh, appreciate it.
So I hate it when, like I like to just go right off the bat and start. I never want to talk off the air because I always like, fuck, I want to talk about this on the air. You're talking about a show you've been masturbating to.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. No, I it took me like 2 to 3 weeks to get to it.
Right.
Because people like Ed Gein, I'm like, yeah, I watched the Dahmer thing. Dahmer thing was whatever. And then people like, dude, I was just at a get together and people were having drinks and people like, I had to turn it off at episode 2. And I was like, really? And they're like, I can't do it. You can't. They're like, you're a sick person if you're into it. And then my wife and I were like, well, we watch crime stuff. I feel like I could kind of compartmentalize and be like, yeah, dude, I'm not going to. And then I got into it and it's, dude, episode 6 last night was when, can I do spoiler? Like,
I mean, yeah, it's all true stuff.
Yeah. So basically he like digs bodies up in a cemetery and he was like a virgin and his girlfriend was like, knew what he was into. And she was like, why don't you just, this one died only a week ago. Why don't you just bring her home and have sex with her? And dude,
that's like a 2.5 some.
And he did you have a threesome? Kinda. No. And dude, he's like puts this woman on a table, pulls her panties down, pulls his pants. And dude, I literally, it was the first time I ever watched something where I just had to turn. I literally was like, all right, I got to watch the World Series.
Yeah.
Or something. It fucked me up, dude. It was nuts.
Yeah. Well, Ed was hitting a home run. he was scoring. But it's really funny how
it's like, don't get it chubby.
Yeah, don't fill up. Looking at that show, though, I was started to watch it, and I remembered somebody said that some of it didn't happen. Like with the Dahmer thing I liked, but it was like you didn't have to make the neighbor the hero. Like, stop trying to message. Just let me see what happened. It's interesting enough.
Yeah. Yeah, yes. And like that's the thing too. It's like the neighbor, the hero. Like, I think somebody would have picked up on it.
She lived a building away. She never ate anything he gave. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff that was, it's like you didn't need to do that to sell me on the show.
And I also don't like when they're like, well, Ed Gein really didn't kill that many people. In real life, he only killed a couple, but would go to the cemetery. In this, he kills a lot more people.
Sure.
Just keep it to what really, I would rather have it what it really happened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're not like ho-hum. He's going to the cemetery. Oh, good. Here's old Eddie with his shovel. I'm turning something else on. Just show me what happened.
Yeah, so this actor dude, who's amazing in it, I'm watching it. I'm going, something had to haunt him during this.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, unless he can really just put the work away, but I couldn't see him doing what he's doing without going home going, that was a weird day.
Yeah, it was a weird day. And do you also like when you watch shows like this, like, and again, Netflix is Netflix, but when you look at it's all like the monster inside, the horror of this, the murder of that, and then people pretend that jokes upset them. You're like, shut up.
Yeah.
This guy gets to play someone who digs up bodies and has sex with them. Jesus, how lucky is it? What a fun gig.
Dude, I got to tell you that watching this the last 3 nights, I can't jerk off at least for a couple weeks.
I know you're saving it up.
I can't have any memories.
Oh, I misread. I apologize. Let's cut that in post.
It'll be too much.
It'll be too much.
No, man, but he's doing a hell of this guy, man. This guy, I think this was a kid in Sons of Anarchy, wasn't he?
What's his name? Yes, you know what? That's funny. I believe. I think he's a big UFC fan. What's his name? I've seen Tyler or because of the T. Charlie Hunt. No, I don't think that's the guy I'm thinking of.
No, but dude, he's like And the funny thing is, all these serial killers from Wisconsin are the nicest fucking guys.
Yeah.
They were so, but that's why people trusted them, which is, it's really nuts.
They have that Midwestern, hey, how are you?
Oh yeah, no, don't want to bother you.
Yeah.
Just want to cut your fucking head off.
Yeah, no, I just need it. I tore the lining on the sofa. I just want to know if I could borrow your back and thighs, if you don't mind.
Just want to use your torso as a lamp.
Yeah, no big deal. I just want to send you home with no skin. And when you die, I just want to dig you up and violate your mouth and holes.
I would love to make a football out of your stomach.
Yeah, kick the old pigskin around while you're in the basement crying for help. No one can hear you.
Oh my God. Yeah, dude. And
wow, so now you're kind of selling me on it. You're making me kind of want to watch it.
I think you have to watch it. Just because I think but here's the thing too. It goes to I don't want to give too much away, but it'll go to the actor in Psycho, and then it'll go to Hitchcock directing the actor in Psycho. So there's times you're watching it. I went on a rant going, what am I watching? Is Alfred Hitchcock a pervert? Is Ed Gein nuts? Is this about Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Psycho? And somebody goes, Paul, it all comes together.
Okay.
So I think because all of those things are based on. I said, this is the Jordan.
Yeah.
Ed Gein is he's the one because Psycho is about it. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is about it. So he all of those things are about him.
Isn't Silence of the Lambs? Isn't there a little?
Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill, yeah.
Yeah, so he was they said he would cross dress. He would love to dress like a woman. He loved putting brassieres on and panties, but was straight, just wanted to have sex with women, but was into that.
Sure.
So he would put wigs on.
Like Ed Wood almost. You ever see Ed Wood?
No.
Oh, sorry. The director, the movie was called Ed Wood. He's a real director. Johnny Depp played him, but he was into cross-dressing, but he wasn't gay. He loved women.
Isn't there a comedian that cross-dress? Who's a comedian that cross-dress?
You're thinking of probably Eddie Izzard, who would cross-dress, but then he's said he's transitioned and now is she. That's I haven't kept up. Last time I saw Eddie Izzard, he was just a guy who cross-dressed, but I guess now he's trans. So, I don't know.
Because he did a special dressed as a woman, right?
Yeah, but just talked. Very funny, too, like a great comic.
Yeah.
A great comedian. Or is it comedian? I'd hate to get in trouble.
Yeah, but this guy is the guy that I guess influenced all of the directors of to take it to another level.
Yeah, I know if I met him, I know what I'd say. I'd probably embarrass myself. I'd go, Eddie.
Just go, there he is. Give him a tap on the. There you.
Hey, what are you looking at?
This rascal.
Yeah, look at that. You got a little tear in your shirt. Hey, why don't you take a little bit off the old cheek and fix it, Ed?
Any cemeteries today, huh?
Yeah, come on, Ed.
Yeah, dude. I mean, going to a cemetery, he went on a date. He put a blanket down and had candles at a cemetery, sitting next to tombstones. It's that's
romantic.
And she was down. And the crazy thing about this, if I could say,
sure.
So they said he was I guess a 12, 13-year-old kid who found out what Nazis were doing, and when he found out that's what flipped him. So they said he was this nice, innocent 12, 13, and then they found out that they were killing babies and burning people, and it deranged it. That's what clicked. But it's then why do that though?
Right.
If that hurts you to hear about that, why would you be I'm gonna take this to another level?
Yeah, they were really bad guys. At least I just dig them up once they've disposed of them. That is such a bizarre fetish to want to have sex with a dead body. It is illegal and it's crazy.
Oh, yeah. What is it called?
Necrophilia.
Yeah, that's gotta be.
I just don't get it. The smell would kill me.
Ugh.
The mobility, lack of, I'm used to. They're just bored. If I could get a dead body to yawn, it'd be just
I had people lay there before, but yeah. Oh, dude, so last night I'm watching it, and there was a part where he did something, and it was the first time I just literally had to go, I can't. I just think I physically go, I can't. Dude, my wife came down and saw that. I would just be I swear to God, it's just this episode. It was really fucked up, man.
Yeah, that is it is weird what will send somebody away from a show. I was with a girlfriend many years ago, totally different. We were watching one of Michael Moore's specials. It was called Sicko. It was about the medical
I heard about
system.
That one.
And we were laying together in some spa at a hotel in Connecticut, and I had a raging heart on. And we're watching this documentary on the medical industry steal from people. And she's like, why is your dick hard? I'm like, I don't know. I wasn't turned on by it. Not Michael Moore on his best day couldn't get me to budge. But it's weird. One of those things that you just watch. I had a very strange. All right, it says here, serial killer Ed Gein was a model patient after being incarcerated for his gruesome crime. Yeah. He looks like Ed Harris. Ed Harris has probably played him at one
I almost
point.
feel like if you go down, I almost feel like you could see Gary Oldman there too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I mean, Gary Oldman's probably a little older now. But just like Dahmer, so respectful. Like sees a woman crying. Are you okay, ma'am?
Yeah.
Come to my house. Oh.
Yeah, well, as her tears are coming down, he's like, "You're ruining the fabric. don't get the slip covers wet."
And he was schizophrenic, so like his mom, so his mom would be dead in the like Psycho in the rocking chair, but talking to him. So even though she was sitting there, he would have full conversations.
Oh, so he had the dead mother like
Psycho.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like dug her up.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
he dug her up.
So
Okay.
like had her in the house and would. So my mother says this, but she would just be talking to him through his voices.
What a smelly house he must have had.
Well, he brought a girl over, and she goes, She goes, Eddie, what's that smell? He goes, oh, I don't know.
I don't know, mother. Wait, so the girlfriend did? Don't tell me, because I'll wind up watching it. But I don't like when they add things to make these guys more appealing. Sometimes you have to have like you what's it called, an amalgamation character, like where you put a couple together. Sometimes you have to do that.
Sure.
For the time, but I don't like when they don't need to do it and they do it anyway.
Well, dude, your serial killer joke on Netflix was so funny when you were like, he's so good looking, and you were like, well, for a guy that would do that, right? The Ted Bundy.
Oh yeah, the bar is not high. Yeah.
Because it's so true.
Yeah.
Women are like, he was actually very handsome and charming. And it's like, was he really?
Yeah.
I think he was just nice for what he did.
Compared to Edmund Kemper, he's an 8.5. Edmund Kemper, the old highway killer. Or was he the California killer?
Yeah, dude, that's real. Dude.
Yeah, I've seen that scene before. That's like something Bob Kelly would put in his shed. You know what, dude? You got your forearm skinned. You got your toenails.
Dude, it's fine. It's laminated. It's fine.
Yeah, look at that, dude. Looks good on camera. You put it on Zoom. Boom. You got your feet. You got your blood cleanup. You got your veins.
And he loves having like limited ones. It's the only one they ever made.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. She was an exchange student. Look at how nice she looks. Are you and Bobby still doing
Bone to Pick? Yeah, we're doing Bone to Pick.
Good for you.
We have a great time with it.
It's fun. And I know you were telling me about your new podcast, which I love the idea of. I hate when I hear a good idea for a podcast that I didn't think of, and it's Paul's Best Podcast.
Yeah, Paul's Best Podcast, where the guest comes on and we talk about the best of what that guest knows. So it could be a chef coming on, talk about food. It could be a foodie, talk about restaurants. So it's different, because I didn't want to do the same,
right?
Just sitting around and like
here
like
this.
Well, but you have a theme actually, because we're going to take calls. Like some people just sit around and be like, so what'd you think about? And it's like, all right,
yeah, we got it. Yeah. Where do you get your ideas? I want to do these really banal.
Best club in the country. Oh God.
I want to do interviews like that, though, where I just ask people, so tell me, how'd you start?
Oh,
it's like when you go on a radio show and you're promoting a half-sold gig. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. And they're like, so you're from Bayonne. I'm like, I was born there. Yeah, I fell out of a box in 1968.
Yeah, or you do the morning news there, and they go, so what should people expect tonight?
Oh, God. Oh. Well, September, and then see if they understand to put the. I don't do those. We should maybe take a phone call. Cause people have saying I'm not taking a lot of calls lately, and we will take a phone call from somebody who needs advice. Somebody who's
I'm good at advice. I feel.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I'm good. I feel like even though I have my shit, I got my shit together with giving people advice. I'm almost better at giving advice to other people than myself.
Yeah, that's how it normally is. Most therapists are fucking creeps in real life. Oh yes, you're on. Just say hi, and Paul and I are here. Everyone loves when I talk about our dear friend Steve Singer. I know we call him Steven, but Steve Singer is what I call him. The I hate Steven Singer guy. His people used to hate when I would call him Steven Sanger. If you haven't heard yet, Steven Singer Jewelers was named one of America's leading jewelers. Now you might go, who gives a shit? But that's a big honor. There's almost 18,000 jewelers in this fine land of ours, and only 50 or so. No, you know what? Read the copy, fat tits. Less than 50 are named to this prestigious list, and our dear friend has received the honor. It's another reason why most other jewelers hate Steven Singer. Steven's a jeweler you can trust. He has the best guarantees. I got Nikki's engagement ring there. I've bought other gifts from him. It's always beautiful. They're not ripping you off. Best value on real jewelry. No phony sales. None of that stupid jack up the price just to lower it. Look what I did. He's an honest guy. He's considered one of the most trusted jewelers in America, and he's the only guy I will go to. No one does real diamonds better. Experience the difference at Steven Singer Jewelers in Philadelphia. It's on the other corner of 8th and Walnut. Go to IHateStevenSinger.com. Fast and free shipping. That's IHateStevenSinger.com. Love you, SS. Wait, don't say that. All right, look, you can't fix everything in your life. Like, this hat is itchy, but I wore it for the beginning of the show, so now I have to wear it. My head is itchy. You can fix your sleep. If you're waking up with back pain, you're tossing, you're turning, you're overheating in the middle of the night, all things which I deal. Oh, look at the dog nipping at my feet. Might not be you, it might be your mattress. That's exactly what Ghost Bed is here to help with. Family-owned business backed by more than 20 years of mattress-making expertise. They built a lineup that actually works to help you get better sleep. If your back pain's an issue, their ProCore technology gives you extra support where your body's the heaviest, which for me is all over, fatso. It keeps your spine aligned so you wake up feeling better. Now, if you're a hot sleeper, the Ghost Bed Luxe, which is the one I have, it's nicknamed the coolest bed in the world. It features patented cooling tech and cool-to-the-touch covers that keep you comfortable at night. We have Ghost Bed pillows. We have a Ghost Bed mattress. We have Ghost Bed sheets. They really are cool and comfortable, and I'm sleeping so much better. So thank you guys for that. If you need help choosing the right mattress, look, Ghost Bed's online mattress quiz. It's quick and it's easy, and it will give you a recommendation from their collection in just a few minutes. Now, you're not into quizzes. Who likes a test? How many times have we said that? Give their friendly sleep experts a call. You're not into calling? Chat with them live from the website. If I were you, I'd wait till around Thanksgiving week, because what better thing to do around the holidays? Babe, we've had our turkey. Get in here. Let's take a mattress quiz. There really is something for everybody. And sure, we laugh and we get afraid that there's a Ghost Bed, but they're terrific products. And I don't sound sincere when I say that, but I really do mean it. Ghost Bed mattress, they're made with premium materials, 20 to 25-year warranty, 101 night sleep trial. That's a lot of nights to make sure it's the right fit, plus fast free shipping. Most orders arrive between 2 and 5 days, so by this time next week, you could be sleeping much more comfortably. Ghost Bed's 10-year anniversary sale right now. As somebody who admires me, you can get 25% off site-wide. It's a limited time. Go to ghostbed.com/Norton. Use the promo code Norton at checkout. That's ghostbed.com/Norton. Promo code Norton. Upgrade your sleep with Ghost Bed. What are you waiting for? The makers of the coolest beds in the world. Some exclusions apply. Seaside for deets.
That's awesome. When my wife and I were expecting our first child, we both got DNA tests. And when I took the DNA test, I found out my dad wasn't my biological father. Oh. Should I, go to my parents and talk to them about this? I found out I'm Puerto Rican, which sucks.
Well,
what's worse, the dad thing or that?
Oh, no.
Well, I found out my wife's into black guys, or at least brown ones.
All right. Well, that makes sense. That's why she likes you. Yeah. She senses it. Oh, she could tell you first date you showed up a half hour late. She's like, I like this guy. There's something about him.
In all seriousness, I think you gotta call him into a room and be like, dude, I took the DNA test and what's like.
Maybe ask your mom for because your dad it might crush him.
Yeah.
Like maybe what you do, you sit down next to your mom and you put on Bad Bunny, and if she grabs a rolling pin and starts shoving it in, you go, you naughty girl. Mom, you're naughty.
Oh man.
I would talk to mother. Talk to mother.
Yeah, that's tough, man. Are you okay with it though? Are you
that's a
good?
rough one.
Are you good though now?
I found out as an adult, so I think that was like a big thing. If I found out as a child, maybe it would have, been different.
Yeah.
My parents have been divorced for a long time. I kind of grew up aimlessly without a father, so it wasn't really a big shock to me. The weird thing is that it's a family friend that's my biological dad.
Oh.
So I know the guy personally.
Maybe just talk to your mom. I don't know if you have to tell your dad. Why wreck him? Oof. Doesn't affect him at all.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's not like he's paying for you.
It doesn't really affect my mom at all, really, either. Do I even bring it up at all? Do I just push it real deep down?
I don't know.
I think you should go see like a really good movie with your dad, and then during a very interesting part, just lean over and go, "I know you're not my father," and then just keep watching the screen.
Yeah, he won't be able to say anything because yeah, hold on, I got you. Just, wait, what happens? Don't talk over this part.
Corleone in the restaurant.
Yeah, or no, he's about to answer Kay. Is it true, Michael? By the way, I know that mom fucked your friends.
By the way, Dad, I'm Puerto Rican. And you just look at No, man, that's a tough one.
Yeah,
but
do you think he knows? Do you think the father knows or no?
I think so.
You know, it'd be hard. I'm so white, and I was born with this like red hair. So I think when I was born, my mom was probably like super relieved.
Oh.
But now that I've got this nice Puerto Rican dick, and I don't look like any of my brothers, so it's kind of...
That's a great Tinder profile line.
Hard.
I got a great Puerto Rican dick, and I don't look like my brothers. Single man from Staten Island seeks companionship. Long walks in the park and knife fighting. Wow, okay. Now, wait, do you have brothers and sisters? You just said you do.
Yeah, actually, when I found this all out, I realized I have 9 siblings.
Oh, my God. Well, that explains.
That was another thing.
So your dad's a real swinging dick, huh? You got to respect this guy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's a guy, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Who do you feel more
special something or whatever?
Who do you feel more? I don't want to use the word betrayed, but who do you feel hid it from you more? Like, who are you more upset hid it from you? Your mother or your father?
Yeah.
You know, I don't think my dad would actually know because he paid child support my whole life. He supported me, and I don't think he would have volunteered to do that for a kid that wasn't his.
Wow.
Especially if you knew it was Puerto Rican.
That's not the Puerto Rican one, right?
So,
Yeah, no.
That paid.
And if he knew it was your family friend.
Maybe if he was Irish or whatever. So yeah, I think it's weird to think, my mom, she was like a young person. I don't know. She's kind of a young whore or whatever she was doing.
Yes. Sounds like a great girl, your mom. She was dating this redhead, and she's like, I need something unclipped.
She went out to the Bronx one night, had a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. It was after Reggie hit the 3 home runs. She stumbled out of Yankee Stadium.
Or it was a Yankee. I would say this, dude. I would say if you're happy and you're not devastated by it and you love all parties involved, then just let them know. See if you can get some explanation, and I think that would be it at this point. Yeah. How old are you? How old?
I'm 31, and I have all my siblings and stuff. That's kind of the point of it. Is like, should I reach out to my siblings that I don't know? Do I just kind of leave it where it is?
I don't know. Do you want to know them?
I met one of them, and she was kind of fucking weird. So now I'm like, damn.
You don't know if you want to.
Maybe I shouldn't.
I would say this, honestly, all jokes aside. If it's something that is underlying bothering you, then it's always going to be there, and then you got to get it somehow, some way. You got to get it out, because if like right now you're fine with it, but then all of a sudden you're 35 pissed or something like that, I think if it's an underlying problem, fix it. That's what I would say.
Or you could, and if it's either that or what you do is you go on Instagram Live and you walk into your mother's bedroom when she's fast asleep, throw water on her and wake her up and say, "Well, we've got a whore to ask some questions to." Sorry, I know it's your mom.
This sounds like something Sal Volcano would do on Impractical Jokers.
Throw cold water on her, wake her up, call her a whore. All right, man. Well, good luck. Thank you for the call.
Good luck, buddy.
Very interesting issues.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Okay, buddy.
That was great.
Yeah, that is what I love about God, people have strange situations in their lives.
Yeah, to find that out at 31 would make... I know me, I'd have to get... I'm not one that could just go, no harm, no... I have to get it out.
I don't know if I would tell my dad. My mom, definitely, I would ask her. She's the one who who already knows or suspects. But the father, it's like, would I just kill him with this information?
I would just put the DNA test of the Puerto Ricans on a magnet on the refrigerator. When she sees it in the morning, what the fuck is this?
What is this? Oh, no. Or a picture of the guy. Put a picture of you next to a picture of the guy. A big heart. Father-son picnic.
His baseball card.
Yeah. You're like Chris Chambliss, huh, Ma?
Chris Chambliss. That's great.
And if there's another one, we can... that was a good one. Sometimes the callers are terrible, but a guy whose mom fucked some Spanish guy. And
that was great.
Hey, you're on the phone. Hello.
Hey, Jimmy. My name's Luke. I'm here in Texas. I need some dating advice.
What do you need, Luke? I'm the man to come to for dating advice. How much money you got in your wallet?
That's the reason why I'm calling. So the thing is, I'm 40 years old. I'm in the best shape of my life. Financially stable.
Okay.
You know, I have what I consider everything you need to be successful.
Yeah.
But I have a hard time dating. I don't know what it is about this town that the only girls that seem to come after me are 18 and 19-year-olds.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, what a terrible. Oh, what a curse. What are they, too old?
Yeah, it might not be a problem, but the thing is, like, I have nephews and nieces that age, so I don't need to be running around with my niece's best friends, you know?
Yeah.
I'm 40 years old. I'm in the shape of my life, and 15-year-olds can't. 14.
Yeah, no, it's honestly terrible because, you know, they're young, but I don't need someone that young. I need someone.
You want someone in their 30s?
You know,
Yeah,
someone
I got
that's
you.
mature a little bit.
Yeah.
What town are you in?
So
What town are you in, bud?
Boston?
So I'm outside of San Antonio.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, do you have a profile up
I'm
anywhere?
outside of San Antonio.
Sir, hold on. Do you have a singles profile up anywhere?
So I did. I joined some dating apps, but I think the problem is that I've been sober for 14 years, and everyone seems to want to be out drinking, partying, and having all that kind of fun. And I think I already had that fun, and I'm trying to do something more low key.
I dated sober. You can date sober. You let her have a drink or two. Who cares if she wants to have a drink? Or most people can go out and have a drink or two, and it's not a problem. You don't want some falling down drunk. But
yeah, you might be. Listen, it's just my opinion. By the way, I'm November 5th. I'm at the Addison Improv. November 6th, I'm in Houston. But other than that, this is not
bring
far.
all your sober friends. Have a coffee on the house.
Bring all those fucking annoying 19-year-olds. No, I would say you're overthinking it, dude. I think like Jim said, let somebody have a drink or two. And listen, what if she's like 26, 27 and cool?
Yeah.
Don't just automatically go, listen, 18, 19 I get, but just play it by. You might be overthinking it because things are going well for you and you want the perfect thing, but that doesn't exist, my opinion.
I think you're right. Can you go back 2 clicks by? You had a list of things that appeared to be helpful. Could you scroll up just a little bit, sir, to the top of the page there? Yes, if you're abstaining from alcohol for whatever reason, but you still want to date, here are the top tips we've just gotten from Google. Let the other person know you don't drink before the date. That's a good idea. So this way you're not like getting her a drink and she goes, do you want one? And you go, no, just you. And you don't have to explain to yourself.
Drink up, sweetie.
Yeah. You don't have to explain. So if she's like, oh, you don't drink, just go, mind your business, bitch. What are you, writing a book? Being sober doesn't mean you can only date sober people. That's exactly right. If it wasn't for fentanyl, I would have fucking never met my wife.
Well, I agree too. My last relationship was with a girl my age, and she was great. She was honestly great. We would go out. She would drink. I wouldn't. My hang up with that was that she had kids, and I just couldn't do it. And that's my fault.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's my insecurity. It was I couldn't compete with the time. And
with the kids,
I was
yeah,
pretty greedy with that one.
I understand.
So, but now I want to get back out to it. And, being 40, everyone my age or even 30s, I mean, it's Hispanic women, so they all have kids, right?
Sure.
So that's the hard part is everyone has kids. So I think nowadays I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and say, all right, you got a kid, whatever, we'll figure it out.
Sure.
And San Antonio is
but
also
like I
the
said, and
third fattest
and
city.
and then I'll break this. I'll break this to you about the 18 and 19-year-olds. There's one 19-year-old that I'm kind of talking to, but I know it's not going to go anywhere because she's 19. I'm 40. It's not going to work. But goddamn.
Well, you never know. I'd say you give it a
shot. She has everything you want except for the penis. She doesn't have a penis.
All right. Well, hey, no one's perfect. That's okay. Sorry, they don't have to have a penis to be good people. But I understand what you mean. God bless. Take her out. See, she's 19.
Yeah,
you can't drink, so.
You're 40, still young. See what happens.
Yeah, you're young and hard. What do you care for? Take her to the Alamo. Show her where Ozzy pissed on it. Say, look at this, babe. San Antonio landmark.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Have you ever gone to the
Yeah,
Alamo,
I mean,
sir?
that
Let's
was
talk
my
about
only thing.
history.
I was hammered at the Alamo once.
Were you really?
Oh, hammered,
So
yeah.
that was
on
my
the
only
road.
thing. I'm just trying to date, and it's I can't believe how impossible it is at the moment.
Well, sir, listen. Have you ever been to the Alamo? Let's get to the brass tacks here.
Of course, love that place.
Yeah, it's not a lot to do there, but I would say go there. You'll meet tourists, people, and you know something about the town. So you can, like, if you're browsing in the bookstore in the Alamo, and you go, so where you from?
Probably not too many alcoholics strolling through the Alamo, and they won't be young.
That's right. They're history buffs. Where are you from? I'm from Germany. Oh, how would you like to see the rest of the town? All right, so go pick off a few tourists at the Alamo.
I'm going to try that. I'm just going to hang out, see if I see someone interesting, and just spark up the conversation. I'm very social, so I mean, I'll talk to everybody.
Can I ask you something? Are you
guess we'll
picky?
just
Are you a
see.
picky guy? Like, are you a guy at a restaurant that like asks extra things? Are you one of those?
No, not at all. In
I
fact,
am.
when I go out to eat at restaurants, I tell the waitress, just whenever you see the drink empty, just fill it up. Other than that, whatever, take your time. I'm in no hurry.
Okay.
That's weird.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah.
I'm very demanding. Don't say that about her drink. That will sound creepy. Hey, if that's empty, keep it coming.
Keep her wine glass filled.
Yeah, I'm pretty calm. So
All right. Yeah, that's right. He funnels it in like Caligula.
yeah, but
All right. Thank you for the
I'll
call, Luke.
definitely try that, Jimmy.
Okay, buddy. You should.
Yeah,
You're in the best
thanks,
shape of
Jimmy.
your life. You're 40. 40 years young, Luke. All right. Take it easy.
40
I
years
should've
young
done
and
a
18 and
story
19-year-olds everywhere.
But Luke.
That was a weird.
Well, I mean,
Not. It just seems like 40 is still young, and fine. But it seemed like it didn't have to be that much of a. It seemed like it was more of a problem than it needed to be.
he doesn't want a woman with kids. He wants a 25-year-old. He's saying 30s. He wants a 25-year-old who's young and like he doesn't have any responsibility. I get it. Like
Yeah.
I never wanted kids, and I guaranteed it. Sometimes you got to do what you have to do to make sure that it never accidentally happens. Men getting set up on dating. Set up for what?
There's a lot of like people looking to just hustle money out of you,
Oh,
drug you.
that's right. Yes.
okay.
Remember what happened to Hans Kim?
Oh God, didn't a dating app he got ripped off, right?
What do you mean?
Stole his Rolex? Or
That's
How?
right.
How?
That's a whole.
Yeah, I think he said she drugged him or something. Like on dating apps, a lot of times I guess they will set you up to rob you. That makes sense.
Shit, yeah.
It says here to improve that men should focus on creating an. How'd you meet with your wife, by the way? Before I read that advice, how'd you meet? Like how did the?
No,
did you
I
guys
knew
meet?
my wife forever.
Oh, you
like,
were friends first.
We were friends first, knew her forever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like she went to the rival high school of ours, but like I would like date people that knew her, and then
Right.
she would always kind of come into my life, and then she moved to Jersey City when I moved to Queens. We started dating. I known her forever.
Was it weird to ask her out for the like when you know someone out of dating all those years, right? Like you're just friends or you're just mutual. Is it weird to go? Hey, do you want to actually?
We started like to go out for drinks, and I would like hit on her, and she'd be like, "No, you don't have to drive me home." Like she was being like, "Let's just be friends."
Yeah.
And then when I got sick of that, like when I started to be like, then that's when she flipped.
That's right.
'Cause
Sometimes
it was like I was like, all right, dude, I'm trying here. I'm trying to take you out for drinks. I'm trying to like hook up. I'd be in a cab with her trying to make out, and she would like we'd kiss a little bit, but then she'd be like, you don't have to. And I was like, okay. And then I remember I told my brother, I go, dude, I'm trying, and my brother goes, he goes, dude, what are you worried about? He goes, and it's fucking her loss. And I said, if I don't hear from her this weekend, that weekend, she texted me, I actually miss you, thinking about you. And then that was what did it.
Oh,
Because she felt that I was like, I'm done, I'm not doing it.
I've had that with one female friend too. We wound up dating. Like, what I mean? It was a weird thing. It was like we were friends for years.
Yeah.
And then I sent her an email because I didn't want to make her uncomfortable in person. I didn't want her to feel put on the spot. She appreciated that. She's like, I want you to read this in your own and react how you want to react. I don't want you to look at my dumb face. But then she was like, no, she couldn't do it because she's like, I know too much of like my hookers and stuff.
Oh, the past.
But then like a year later, we had stopped talking. And then we, hold on one second. Shut the fuck up. And then finally, love found a way.
I don't know what could have turned her off.
I'm going to burn you with a cigarette.
We're doing a podcast.
Why am I smiling? Because I'm just thinking about how nicely my penis operates when I take a BlueChew tablet. I understand that, some guys just have that confidence. I've never had that confidence. I like to enter a room dick first. That's a stupid line because technically everybody enters a room dick first. Unless you're really fat. Then it's stomach first, dick's a close second. But I know what you're saying. You want it to poke out. You want it to tent out in a sturdy, sexy fashion. It's not just a tablet. It's a cheat code for your prick. I won't say crotch. It's not a cheat code for my crotch. My crotch is an area I stay away from. I want my dick to stand up tall. Stronger, harder. Why am I even reading this? I already know. Longer lasting. It's like a pep talk for your crotch. I'm reading the same line twice. Why? Because I'm so excited about my penis. I don't like they call it a downstairs. Give your downstairs a pep talk. It's my dick. I don't take a BlueChew for my downstairs. What, my feet? My ankles? No, it's for my dick. My ankles don't embarrass me. My ankles don't just lay on my thigh doing nothing while that pretty girl just sits there and bites her fucking nails and calls an Uber. My ankles work fine. It's my stupid dick I'm angry at. And my
What are you doing,
Taffy!
Taffy? Oh, shitting on the rug.
He's shitting on the rug. Right now, if I took a BlueChew, my dick would still work. Despite that distraction, that's how good BlueChew is. My penis would still work if I was taking one. Right now, it's like a turtle that's had hot oil thrown on it. Jack could climb his own beanstalk on these all right, with the dumb lines. Guys, this is not just about performance. It's about legacy. Give her something to talk about in her group chat instead of being bored and disappointed with your shitty, lousy performance. BlueChew has really worked wonders in my life. We got a special deal for our listeners. As always, you get your first month of BlueChew for free. Use the promo code Norton at checkout and pay $5 for shipping. That's it. Join BlueChew's mission to upgrade humanity one thrust at a time. Head to BlueChew, BlueChew.com for details and safety info. Big thanks to BlueChew for sponsoring this podcast. I shouldn't say this, but I use it whether you sponsor me or not. I love BlueChew. Oh, I didn't even see that big line.
The beginning of that call was really funny, though. I'm 40. I'm in the shape of my life.
Yeah.
Things are great, but I got too many 18, 19-year-olds coming at me, and I just don't know what to do, and I don't want to be. It's like, I don't know, dude. Doesn't sound that bad.
It's not a bad problem to have because they all have mothers, too. If you have a 19-year-old, hit on our mother.
I do think they're just looking to get a free trip somewhere or something. I think dating apps have commodified
Got it.
interactions with older men to that point.
So they're looking for like somebody to finance, like
They know anything above 35 is a free trip somewhere.
That's right.
Oh, that is.
Years ago, Dice did a record called, should I let him out? He says, I feel all guilty now, but if he lets out, he's going to run around and cause a scene, jump up. He has a giant penis, that dog. Yeah, it's a giant penis. Takes after the wife,
That's a little dog.
It
too.
sure
Good for
is.
him. Good for him.
Dice had a funny bit years ago on Day the Laughter died. All right, hold on. All right, what,
Free
you
him.
wanna get out?
Free him.
Right here. I never indulge him out like this, but good. She's not here. He's looking for her.
No, he's cool, man.
All right. Dice had a bit years ago on the Day the Laughter Night where he was talking to these people. You ever hear that album?
Parts of it, yeah. Parts. I
he
didn't hear
just-
the whole thing from top to bottom.
Just went into Dangerfields unannounced.
And bombed, right?
And he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Just was violated the audience. But there's one where he's talking about a trip, and he goes, "Oh, they fucked for a plane ride," and it was very funny. But it was like, yeah,
No, yeah.
If you take someone on a trip, they're fucking you.
Right, and I think that's a good point where they're like, hey, this guy seems nice. I looked at his profile. We're definitely going to go to the Bahamas, at least at the beginning. I'll do that. Yep.
It's almost like a timeshare, kind of.
Yeah,
Well, dude, you know what they do? You know what they do on NBA All-Star Weekend? They go to the hotel. Women go to the hotel that they know the NBA players are going to be at, dressed to the nines at the bar, and they try to
get a player.
Yeah, I remember Roy Jones Jr. said all these women would just go. The boxer. They would just go, "I'm pregnant with you. I'm pregnant," and this is your kid. And he'd look and go, "No, it's not." And then one woman goes, "I have your twin boys," and he looked at them and he goes, "Those are," and they were his. They were like identical to him, and he like took care of them and all that stuff. But that's like a setup.
Yeah,
like they're like going to All-Star Weekend for that.
It's not exclusive to Fame anymore. It's just anyone on the apps.
Well, because now you could look, you see some fucking finance guy on a yacht.
That's right. Yeah.
Smiling,
I used to go into those NBA hotels. I would go in on stilts and just get blown.
In a trench coat.
Yeah. My name, Short Arms McGillicuddy.
I played overseas for a year. I'm here now.
There was a scene. I think it was in the Liev Schreiber show, which was on Showtime, The Fixer, or whatever it was called. You remember that Liev Schreiber played this guy? He was like a Hollywood fixer.
No, it was Ray Donovan.
I'm sorry, Ray Donovan. That's it. Yeah. And there was one scene where the girl like blows the player, and then she spits it into like a cup of ice to try to get his semen for somebody. Like
Mike Piazza, the old baseball player.
Yeah.
He said he used to have to go to the bathroom and cut up the condom with scissors because they would take turkey basters.
Oh yeah.
Dude, they would take turkey basters and dude, that's another level of fuck. I was thinking we were talking about Ed Gein and these serial killers. Dude, imagine if they were on sites.
Yeah, but imagine
Ed Gein would be like homebody. Very close with my mother.
Yeah, I like a girl who doesn't move around a lot. Fingernail growth acceptable.
If you like sitting in the house all night, I'm the guy for you.
But you imagine if you're a girl and you just fucked the catcher from the Mets, and he's like, "I got to take a leak. Where's your scissors? I got to cut my bag in half."
It came out that Drake used to put hot sauce in the condom.
Which is absolutely genius.
You got a paper shredder?
I mean, the level that makes me love Drake so much.
Yeah.
I mean, if he would do that and then they squirt it into their greedy vages.
But could you imagine the action of doing that? Like I'm actually going to like her getting the turkey baster, doing that, laying down, and that is like.
That's how you give birth to a redhead, by the way. Not that. Yeah, good for him. I love it. I heard girls would get mad like when they shot it in, it would burn. What a great gig. And it's got to ruin the cum, right? Hot sauce?
Oh yeah. No, yeah, I mean,
do you know how much you must want Drake's load when you see there's like red stuff in it? You're like, I don't care, whatever it is.
let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hot sauce. Consuming hot sauce does not. No, not consuming. Sometimes ChatGPT doesn't quite understand the context of what you're trying to ask it. Drake pudding. There you go. Hot sauce. Here you come. Let's see. It's a very specific Google. I hope you don't ever get arrested for something. You'll check your Google history.
That's a first of a producer typing something on a podcast.
Yeah, no one's ever written that before in those words. Oh, I bet you somebody has to see if it works.
Seemingly, it's rumors.
Oh, okay.
Drake admitted
hot
to
sauce,
the woman
potential legal issues. How's he getting sued? You imagine suing a guy because he didn't want you to surreptitiously steal his seed?
They smoked weed, and he asked if she wanted to have sex.
She said she was intent on ensuring things were consensual, but before sucked her titties for a bit. Okay, the article gets very unofficial quickly. She wanted very intent on ensuring things were consensual. They started with a bit of foreplay. He rubbed and sucked her titties for a bit. Funny how it just goes off the cliff.
He poured a packet of hot sauce in the condom to kill the sperm. All right. Well.
And then he went to the bathroom to dispose of it. She fished the condom out of the trash and put the opening to her. Good for her. She screamed.
And she's suing him.
She's threatening to sue him. Good. All he's got to do is say he put it in there to kill the sperm or for the smell. Like all
you could say, yeah, a good lawyer could get him out of that.
Absolutely.
Easy.
Or I felt bad for killing these sperm. I'd give him something to eat, a delicious treat. I figured, or he could have just. I thought you were going to drink it. I was trying to help you. I thought you were going to drink it.
You know, Frank's Red Hot. That shit's good on everything.
I mean, you put it on oysters. Doesn't taste much different. That'd be a great excuse.
Horseradish. Oh shit, dude.
What a pig.
Yeah, to do that, man. Let's talk about his dick. She put it all out there.
Yeah, 7 inches thick and cut. Thick and cut is a nice way to describe it.
Like
circumcised. Yeah. I've seen Drake's penis. There was pictures of it online or video. Wasn't bad. It was like, it wasn't giant. It wasn't like what you would expect a rap mogul to be.
Would you get the fake abs he got in?
Did he get fake abs in?
Apparently.
Wait, surgically?
Yeah.
He did something.
I'm not worried about getting sued. If he doesn't sue Kendrick for saying that's what I'm not worried about his abs getting me sued. Oh God, why would he? That looks weird. Why would you?
That does look like he's got like those rubber things that people put on.
Although maybe it's just literally It does
think
look
that's
fake.
Photoshop? You think it's fake?
It looks fake.
Well, now it's a popular surgery, so who knows?
Yeah.
I should get it done and then just leave my tits and side blubber. I'll look like an in-shape guy wearing a fat suit,
That's great.
dressing like a woman.
Yeah, you could do that. I saw something. I was like, "Hey, you want your body sculpted? Don't worry about exercise." You're like, what?
That's so. And how long does that last? What do they do to make your abs like that? That looks just bizarre.
I think they suck out. They cut you and suck out stuff and pull it back. It
looks terrible.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, I've never had anything close. Have you ever had anything resembling a six-pack? Like, what's the best shape you've ever been in?
Probably like 25 pounds less than I am now, and like you could start to see the top. But
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but no, not like that. Well, this guy's on. I mean, also too, when you see that now, especially somebody in their 30s and 40s, a lot of times it's steroids. And
They're juicing, yeah.
they're doing something.
You on any type of testosterone?
No.
Yeah, me neither. Even though I probably should.
My buddy just talked about on the way here. My buddy's like, "Oh, dude," he said him and his wife both took it, and it made everything better. But I don't know, man.
Really,
I don't want to take anything.
She's got a mustache. Her clit grew.
She shaved her head. He changed.
Yeah, he really did. He changed. He's a real pillow biter. This one, yeah, you know how it is. Do we have any more calls? Oh, of course we do. Call up and chat with Jim Norton and Paul Virzi.
This is fun.
It is fun,
This
yeah.
is fun,
Because people
dude.
will call.
Perfect.
People, I love the callers, unless they're completely idiots. But yeah, yep. Sorry to call. Yes, you're on, sir.
Oh, my name's Jason. How's it going?
Hello, Jason.
What's up, bud?
Remind me to do the Friday the 13th jokes. Guy who doesn't know how to improv. Yes. What's up, buddy?
You're funny.
Thank
hey, buddy,
you.
listen. I want to do a quick flashback for you. About a year ago, Jim, you did a stand-up act where you spoke about the ShopRite bear. Do you remember that?
God, no. The ShopRite bear. What did
Do
I
you remember this?
I don't. I remember.
You did it?
I don't. I believe you. I just don't remember.
Yeah. Anyway, it was hysterical because I'm 51 years old, and I really want to get your email address because I want to send you a picture of my ShopRite bear. But anyway, I grew up in New Jersey as a child, and my parents gave me a ShopRite bear, and I guess it was like 1975. I was maybe 1 year old. Anyway, later on, about 5 years ago, my mom went back up to New Jersey, and she actually found a new ShopRite bear and brought it back home and gave it to me, just as a gag gift, really. But I've kept this stupid bear for 50 years, and I mean, arms are ripped out of it and all kinds of stuff. But it was just funny because I'd never heard anybody really talk about the ShopRite bear, and let alone anybody that knew that they had a bear, which was kind of ironic. But anyway, it was just really funny, and it kind of hit home for me. But man, I'd love it if I could get an email address to send you a picture. I'd love to shoot you a quick picture and send it to you. Just two teddy bears, but you can tell one's really worn out. It's pretty funny.
You should submit this to worststoriesever.com. My email, robert@robertkellylive.com. Send me your bear pictures.
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, I have an old teddy bear and a new teddy bear. I'd love to send you pictures of them.
Do you remember the joke or no? You don't remember the bit?
I have no knowledge of the real Jim Norton @gmail.com. And it's funny you say that. Are you still here, caller?
I am there.
Okay.
And I tried to get you on Instagram. I tried to get you on Facebook. I was like, hey, Jim, I just want to send you a picture. I'm not a stalker or nothing like that.
No, not at all. Why would I think you're a stalker? I've contacted you on. I just wanted to send you the picture of the goddamn ShopRite bear, Jim. That's what he says. He shows up with a fucking rifle. I just wanted them to see my goddamn ShopRite bear. All he talks about now is the Pathmark guy who was in Poltergeist. Remember that guy?
Was he?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Pathmark guy.
I haven't heard Pathmark.
I know.
Remember Waldbaum's?
Of course I remember. Waldbaum's. It's a terrible name.
Waldbaum's, yeah.
Woolworths.
Woolworths.
Caldor, two guys,
Oh my God.
Corvettes.
Dude, my mom used to take me to Woolworths, and I would make her get me a He-Man figure always.
My friend Dean at Woolworths, we were eating at the counter one time, and Dean took the ketchup bottle because he was crazy, and he licked the top of it. Oh. He licked the ridge of the fucking ketchup bottle in Woolworths. He was a very strange guy. He eventually died of AIDS, but I loved him very much.
Jeez, rest his soul.
Yeah, from the needle. All right, well, thank you for the call, sir. The real Jim Norton @gmail.com. I mean, I thought I liked porn, but I'm going to wait with bated breath for your ShopRite bear photos. Don't disappoint me now. All right, another call. Hi, how are you?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Yes. Do you have anything to say about the Hess truck or a fucking? What's up, buddy?
Nothing. I was calling. I'm glad you guys were talking about Bobby earlier. I was calling with a question about him. I'm a computer programmer and a musician, and a little while ago, I was listening to Bobby's podcast. He had Ari Shaffir on, and Ari was really shitting on his theme music. I don't know if you've heard his, what dude theme music, but it was pretty bad.
I haven't.
Okay. Well, so I went on. Yeah, my question is, I went on Twitter and I shot him a message on a post, and I said, hey, if you want to, I'll redo your theme music. Shoot me some free tickets. And he responded. He said, yeah, that sounds good. So I went over to Cameo, and I sent a message over to you, Jim. Well, I actually sent it to Chip Chipperson, and asked if he would do a minute long kind of just shitting on Bobby that I would cut up. And you were gracious enough to do that. I took that. I made a song out of it, maybe a day or two as a demo. Sent it over to Bobby, but I never heard back. And I sent a few different email and a few messages and never heard back. Go ahead.
No, it's funny because Bob mentioned that, and he goes, "Dude, as soon as the beginning of the year starts, I'm changing my." He's actually going to use it at the beginning of the year, but he's waiting until January because he wants to change it in January.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
So wait till January. And if he doesn't, he said to me, he goes, if I forget to change it, I hope the guy messages me every day. So if he doesn't change it early January, message him every day and get exponentially angrier.
Dude, what the fuck, dude? He keeps calling, dude.
Yeah, I don't want Chip, dude. All right, thank you very much. Good luck, sir. I'm going to listen to Bob Kelly's theme song, which we won't be able to play because I'm sure Bob will do a fucking content strike. All right, we just watched it. We had to cut. How about this? Hey, shithead. How about you put me in the opening? You got all these non-famous idiots, and then there's one of you clapping like somebody's fat aunt, like this, and they freeze on it. Like, that's a great shot. How about you put Jim Norton in the fucking opening, stupid? All these fucking nobodies from the cellar. Fucking guy's done 2 open mics. Bob's like, dude, can I use you in the opening? And there's one moment of Bob clapping and laughing. Happy.
That's the theme that the guy's complaining about. Yeah, he's gonna
the music
update
is not
that.
great, but the video is really good.
Dude, it's actually a really good podcast.
It's a good opening, with the exception of one of your fucking. I'm one of your more famous friends, and I'm a nothing, and you're a big nothing. So how about you put me in the opening, fucking asshole? You know what, dude? Norton's too negative. I'm trying to go positive. You bum. Put your one of your closest friends. No, I'm not going to your tiny house in New Hampshire. Now, these abs we're looking at, are these surgery?
These are the surgery ones.
Yeah, you can tell that this guy is still not in great shape.
Right.
You could look at the sides.
It looks weird.
Yeah, it's so unnatural.
It doesn't even look like a photo. It looks like a weird drawing. That's not a photo. Yeah, I don't think I would do that.
No.
Like, my wife likes me like. She's like, I don't look fine. I'm disgusting and fat. I got to lose 25 pounds. But I was too skinny. Like, I understand now when I see old pictures of myself. Like, I was heavy.
What's the heaviest you were?
Oh, I mean, that was probably which was probably not long ago, close to 200.
Okay.
But I got down to like 136 at one point. But I was so gross. 140 was where I was hovering for a long time.
Yeah.
It was way too skinny.
Yeah, like 155, 160 is good, right?
Yeah, 160 is a perfect weight for me. 155. So like 25 pounds I got to lose, but I was a fucking...
Nothing's worse than when you just look in the mirror, you just see your fat neck. It's all, with me, it's neck. And I think guys with shaved heads, it's more neck. And, because hair you could hide behind, but when you just look and you just see you ever see yourself on like a video or a podcast and you see the back of your neck, you're just like, you fat fuck.
That's what the worst. The mirror I'm used to. Like, I just don't acknowledge it. But what I hate is when I shoot something that I feel like I look okay in, and then the camera goes, no, this is exactly how you look.
Yeah, you did. She did. But they said, I actually just saw something on this. Kris Jenner, they said that is a lot of Photoshop because they showed her recently. Yeah. And here's the thing, she's going to lose that. So like there's a new thing that they're doing where they're pulling it back and up and they're stitching. But when it goes back, especially she's like, what is she, 70? Gonna be 70?
She's 69 or 68. I mean, I would still throw it to Kris Jenner. She's a dirty one.
She looks like an animal.
She's a fun one in the sack. But yeah, they start putting the 69.
Yeah.
They start putting the things around their neck. And by the way, what is that roaring 20s hairdo shit she's doing?
So she's gonna be 70 in a week.
She looks like Lil Abner Fucking that was stupid.
She has a little like Liza Minnelli,
A little bit.
right?
Yeah. Her cheekbones are dumb.
But you could tell she's fun to hang with.
She's a fun hang.
Dude, she would just start you pouring drinks and saying wild shit.
But
right.
it is starting to feel like aging's for poor people.
Yes.
Yeah.
They'll eventually.
Yeah.
The people
Look
are
at that fucking broke piece of shit with wrinkles.
Yeah. He's got crow's feet.
Oh, God.
Fucking, yeah. Why don't you get a job?
Crow's feet? What is this? The 90s? You fucking bum.
That guy who's doing the biohacking, I would love to talk to that guy because I know a lot of people criticize him.
Oh, you're talking about the guy that's like on all those pills?
He is doing something Brian Johnson, he is doing something very valuable. And it's like we all want to look younger and people are just shitting on him. It's like, yeah, he's dedicating his life and it's a little strange. And they say he doesn't look good. It's because he's not getting sun. He's staying out of the sun. That's why he does look kind of cadaver-like. He probably should use a little tanner.
Yeah, and I think all those pills can't be good on the liver, right? I mean, he's taking a lot of shit, dude.
But he might be taking them in a way, because I'm sure if it was hurting his liver, he would know that. He seems to get tested for everything very often.
Well, I heard everyone's getting their liver damaged by eating all these protein snacks all the time. Like, you're not supposed to have that much protein.
Oh, maybe I'm eating a little too much, too. I have these RX bars, which I like. I'm trying to drop a few.
Okay. Gym, though, or no? You going to the gym or no?
I do 4 days a week, yeah. Believe it or not. I do Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu. I do Monday, Wednesday Jiu-Jitsu, and Tuesday, Thursday Muay Thai. And I've gotten fatter. Who gets fatter martial arts training? It's a miracle. I think I'm actually in the jiu-jitsu books in the annals as the only one in history who's ever gotten
weight
fatter.
on Ozempic.
They're like, we don't understand how you're doing it. You roll like I roll for real. Like I'm really trying, and I'm fatter. I was so bad yesterday. I had my jiu-jitsu. And I was just apologizing, like, because my fucking fat legs couldn't get around for triangles. I was so bad.
I was in a depression. So when I'm in a depression with anxiety and depression, I lose because I'm not an eater when I'm down.
Oh,
because there's two ways to go.
That's right.
Like there's people that are down that want cake and I can't get out of bed. I won't eat.
Do you get depressed?
What? Yeah, some anxiety, depression. Sometimes certain things will trigger it.
Like what?
But I'm going through. I'm doing this. I'm about to start that EDMR.
What is that?
Yeah,
the erection difficulties.
Yeah. No, is it? Am I saying that right? It's the therapy.
Eye movement destination.
Yeah. So basically, Giannis did it. Told me about it. A lot of people are doing it. There was this rapper on the Breakfast Club who talked about doing it. Basically, it's childhood trauma that happened to you, horrible shit that happened to you younger. That when you're older, when it gets triggered, your nervous system goes back to when you were like younger, how you dealt with it.
Yeah.
So whether you developed OCD from it, whether you would panic from it, it would happen. What this does is it kind of brings you back. It kind of brings you back to that, and it takes the memory from the wrong part of the brain and puts it in the right part of the brain.
Is it drugs or no?
No. And one thing I said is like I'm not doing any kind of hypnosis shit.
Right.
But this is just you do basically. We didn't start yet. We're starting, but you do eye movement while you talk about it. You there's either thing where you could touch your shoulders or you do eye movement. She wants to do eye movement, but what it does is it kind of resembles REM sleep when you move your eyes, and it brings you back to the memory, and it kind of takes away the sting of it.
I don't know what the memories are, but they're in there.
No,
I know
they're in there and they come out. And that's why some people said, and it's 8 phases, and she was telling me that 2 of the phases are very, very uncomfortable because you go back to things that really, as a kid, you shouldn't have dealt with, and it helps you process it and put it in the right place. So, and it's really working. They actually scientifically proven that it's in the part of the brain that it shouldn't be, which overworks your brain and nervous system, and they put it in the part of the brain that it should be.
That's amazing because I get such, like, I was talking to somebody, they were describing something like you're always on guard. They're like when you have trauma when you're a kid.
Yeah.
So like whenever I'm on a plane, like I literally feel it move a little bit, but it's that fight or flight thing.
That's exactly what it is.
I'm like, you're not worried about this bump. It's almost like you're.
That's exactly right. It's not, the fear is actually irrational. It's not even
right.
It's how you deal with it. So it's how you deal with it. And I'm talking to a lot of people about this that are doing it. But yeah, so like when you panic or get nervous about something and you're like this, that's just your nervous system trying to protect you. What you just said, your nervous system is trying to protect you, so you almost feel like doing that is helping you because that's what you did young when it happened.
Always on guard.
When it happened young.
Yeah.
Because for whatever reason you either didn't feel safe or something happened to you, same thing. So now they help you process it. It's really nuts, dude. And I'm starting this, and there are some people that started and have to stop. a lot of people, many people don't finish.
Well, maybe I'll try that. EDMR. Wow.
Yeah. They talked about it on. Giannis did it and told me about it, and he said like,
Wow. He liked it. It helped him.
Dude, he said it changed his life. It helped him process things because when you move the eyes. He talked about it on Rogan, I believe.
I always
too.
blink my eye. Like, if blinking your eye fixed it, I should be in fucking the perfect mental health.
No, I think you go back and just you move your eyes side to side and you go back to where you were really fucked up as a kid.
Yes.
So
don't
it's
know.
scary, but
Let me see.
hey, I'll let you know.
I'm seeing a belt buckle at eye level.
Somebody's coming in the room with
Someone is holding the back of my head. Oh no. I'm not supposed to be getting a tent in my shorts. Much better. Thank you very much. I'm healed.
Dude, that is so fucking funny, man. But I'm the lady was like, yeah, she's like,
What do you think your trauma is?
She's like, you're not behaving. You're when you panic, you're going back to when you were upset.
Did you get molested or beat up?
No, neither.
Oh.
Just there was a lot of verbal. There was a lot of like mental abuse, verbal abuse. There was a lot of just shit that happened, but like things that I didn't realize. You know, things that I didn't realize that were like sick. My mom and dad had a visceral divorce. Like where it was like I was so young in the middle, my brother was in it, but like we heard and saw things that you shouldn't, and I found that out later.
No.
So they were like, yeah, you didn't feel safe, you weren't safe, but it was in the formative years when I was still, because they say from like 2 to 5, 2 to 6 is when your brain is forming. So apparently I saw shit and heard shit that I shouldn't have during that time, and then I started to create things. So like they noticed I would like walk around something or tap things when I was younger. That was the only way that I could control it because I'm only 6, right?
Yeah.
So I can't control it. I don't know. So I developed things that I thought would do it. And she's like, you go back there sometimes when you get triggered now. She's like, it's because those memories are in the wrong part of your brain. She's like, she goes, think of it like a library. We're going to put it in the right place. And I was like, what? And it's proven to work. And the thing with this is that you don't, what's it called? With the
DDS, the Dewey Decimal System?
EMDR.
Oh, you said library.
Is that the thing with this is there's a beginning, middle, and end.
Okay.
It's not continuous.
I've tapped, by the way, the right middle finger, tap the nail. Feels perfect. I don't know why.
What do you do, 3 times?
Just sometimes 1 or twice. Depends when I get it gives you the right through your body.
Do you get depressed or anxious?
I mean, why choose? It's like, ham and eggs. They go together so nicely.
They do.
Yeah, no, I go nosediving depression. And everyone's depressed. I don't know exactly why. I'm not sure why. I have everything I want on the surface.
Have you done like therapy or no?
Yeah, I've done a lot of therapy, but never that. Something like that I might want to try.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting and like you said, a beginning, middle, and end. Like it because I'm irrationally. It's always control for me. Like I know it's always control. It's always like when I fly, I'm like I've actually started saying to myself, "Shut up, you fuck!" Like I won't look out the window anymore. I'm like, you don't. There's nothing out there that's any of your business.
Right.
I would always look out whenever there was turbulence. I would just stare at the wing.
Dude, I'll be honest here and tell you guys something. I was in such a bad place 3 weeks ago. Right, bad. Like to the point where like I didn't know if I can go and do my job. I couldn't. Like I was having a hard time functioning. Right. I was just in a really bad spot. A couple friends would call. A couple people knew, but I was only telling a few people. And when I get distant, some friends are like, "Hey, dude, I haven't heard from you. You okay?" Yeah. Just going through it, right? So I had to get an MRI. Like there was a medical thing, the whole fucking thing. And I get on a plane, and normally I did not care. I didn't care if it crashed. Like it would get bumpy, and I'd be like, "Dude, it's all good."
Whatever it is.
Like whatever. Like to the point where, like, when you're about to land and it's gonna hit, you kind of just when the plane's about to hit, you kind of just do like a little because you don't know. Not that you think it's gonna crash, but you don't know if he's gonna hit it hot.
Yeah.
You don't know. And I just took it. I just sat there and I realized I'm like, oh, you're in a bad spot because you just don't. I just didn't care. Like if the plane got a little nervous, I was just like, dude, bring it. I was like, remember Lieutenant Dan in Forrest Gump?
Sure do.
When the storm, and he's like, that's all you got? Like everybody, and he was sitting there because in his mind it didn't matter. That's how I was like on the plane, and I didn't need the control anymore, which was weird.
Interesting. I relate more to him when there was a hooker laughing at him.
You loser, you freak.
Come on, Forrest. Come on, Forrest. Got no legs, and your one friend's fucking a dunce.
He falls out of the wheelchair.
Come on, Forrest.
Yeah, dude, it's that's so great.
He's his son died, Gary. See, he had a tough time in real life recently.
He's kind of ripped there.
He is.
Yeah, I saw
his son passed away.
about it. Yeah, rest his soul.
Really, I think it was cancer too. Like it was really awful. But I remember seeing him talk about going through it, and like he seems like a really good dude. Awful.
There's too much shit out there. Like when you scroll on social media, and you just see somebody go, and the pain was just, and they're just crying. I'm like, what am I watching? Like it's just everywhere.
I know.
It's fucking everywhere.
It's misery everywhere. But they talk about like I try not to. Oh, life's like a box of chocolates. Good old Forrest. Yeah, he was in good shape, Gary Sinise.
Dude, I didn't realize how young he was. How old was he when Gary Sinise when he did it?
I mean, he had to be. I'm gonna guess 38 or 35. That's my guess. Forrest Gump was 93.
Actor.
Great actor, yeah. He's 70, so that was 93. How old was he when he did Gump? Let's talk to ChatGPT.
He was 38. You called it.
Yeah, he seemed about 38. But yeah, he went through a rough time recently, man. With his, I don't know if it was his last couple of years. I met him once. We did Letterman together, but I didn't get to know him. But he was very nice when I chatted briefly with him.
I think he's like a conservative guy too, right? Like
don't know.
Like he does a lot for Wounded Warriors. He's like a patriotic type of, which they usually skew right.
Yeah, they do. You're right.
No, seriously, you'll 100%. Never see. I've never seen, and this isn't a political thing. I'm not trying to be political, but you never see like a far left, like liberal with like an American flag on their arm.
Never.
Right?
Like, it's guys like James Woods or guys like John Voight who are definitely right wing, and they talk about it. Yeah. But they're so. I love the fact that Hollywood can't shut them out because they're so good. Like Hollywood would love to shut James Woods out. They would love to shut John Voight out, but they're so good at what they do.
Did you ever hear?
You can't.
Yeah. Did you ever hear when Gary Oldman Gary Oldman either won a Golden Globe or an Oscar, and he stood up and he's like, "I love this country." He's like, America's been good to me. And dude, the room was weird. Like he just, yeah, you watch it. He just was like, and he was older. This is like older Gary Oldman. This is probably less than 10 years ago. And he's just going, she's been good to me, this country. America's been, and dude, you just like, it was like, what is he saying? And it was weird. It was a weird thing to see. Feel it.
They're so weird there. Like they're so used to just talking about things and being pseudo controversial, but they're only controversial never among like what their own beliefs are, only the out. It's really fun to watch when they get uncomfortable in those award shows.
I love watching people get uncomfortable. Like, could you imagine just winning an award and like,
no,
and just going like, and just going, guys, dude, how about Trump and that peace treaty, huh?
Yeah,
that was amazing, huh? Anyway, it would be like,
yeah, good for President Trump. I just wanted to say I appreciate all you guys supporting him, and I know it's been a rough road.
Or like if you flip it on them, you're like, you know what? That was genocide. That was genocide. What was going on? They all start clapping, and you go, so thank you, President Trump. It would just be like, stop.
Yeah,
it'd be weird because they wouldn't even know what to do.
They wouldn't know what to do.
Meanwhile, they let Will Smith just slap people on stage
and literally sit down and it's
no, dude.
Crazy.
Not only did he slap him, they stood up. They stood up and cheered for it, and like you realize that like in the real world. You get arrested for that. Like that's assault, and they gave him a standing ovation.
That's why I think that they've kind of not that they ever had it, but they literally there's video of whoever stood. You lose any ability to ever tell anyone what to do again, ever. If you stood up, I mean, I would stand up if I saw a guy get slapped in the face just because I enjoy it. Although I like Chris, so that would have annoyed me.
Did you guys see the thing when the woman said, "I was at this festival and Harvey Weinstein"? You saw that speech?
No.
Oh my God. Dude, and she goes, and I know you out there, you know him, and you're friends with him. Dude, it was, can you, is there a way to play that or no?
Did they show we probably can't play the speech.
Oh, okay. You know, there's one guy like.
No, we probably had to beep that out because it's content
really?
We can't play. Yeah.
I'll play around with it.
Dude, how great is that, though? But the best is when she goes, but more importantly, we know who you are. And then all of a sudden, it's like, you know that, because she's right. There's people there that know.
You know what would have been funny, though, if 1 second into it, it's like Harvey Weinstein, they go, da-da-da, the music plays.
The wrap it up music. Dude, that was like that.
What was that? What year is that?
Dude,
from?
That's actually his most powerful thing.
Oh, it's 2018. Okay.
Like opposite of the Will Smith thing. That's probably one of the most powerful things you could hear at that.
Oh, thing. That was Asia. She forgot to say, and then I will eventually go out with an Italian photographer in Rome, and then my food making boyfriend will hang himself. They'll be so depressed.
I don't
even know
what she was in.
She's a good actress, and I didn't remember that she did that. She was kind of in the forefront of Me Too.
She was Bourdain's wife, right?
She was girlfriend. That I'm not. It's not her fault he killed himself, but they were dating, and I guess they had a very volatile relationship. You don't hang yourself because of what a woman does. But there was like photos of her with some like Italian photographer in Rome, and I guess that had been a thing. And then the next day, Bourdain hung himself. But they said that he wasn't faithfully. Again.
It's interesting how that whole industry is kind of soulless at a certain point.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
That was like when they were quiet, like when you just see them, people like, listen, you could feel people going, I can't fucking believe she's saying this right now.
Yeah.
This is nuts.
Yeah, 2018. I didn't know how she got how she became a part of the Me Too. Eventually, Rose McGowan hasn't really said much lately, but they eventually kind of booted her out, Asia Argento, because it turned out there was allegations that she was paying some underage guy that she had slept with. Not underage, like
Who's this?
Asia Argento.
Okay.
There was rumors that she had paid some guy who was 17. I think legal, but just like a little young. I shouldn't say underage. He wasn't underage.
You know what's weird though that I thought about that is that when she was like, this was his hunting ground. It's kind of weird that if he was doing overseas as opposed to, isn't that like that? Because she said like that was the Cannes thing was his like
at the film
go-to?
festival. Yeah. She's largely left Hollywood, lived a quiet life in Mexico. Wow. She's an artist and director. All right, I guess. Hey, Rose McGowan is doing what she's.
How funny at the after party after that speech, guys are going. You weren't talking about me. I didn't know him, right?
I clapped really loud.
No,
when
listen,
you said
I was at his party one time, but it was just friends.
Yeah, I clapped really loud. Did you hear me clapping?
My partner knew him. I wasn't nothing to do with me.
I thought it was Bob. I didn't know.
I didn't know. No, we all went to those parties.
And after we've talked, let's see. I will wrap. Oh God, me and Anthony interviewed him on O&A.
Who?
Harvey.
Wow.
But it was years ago. He was promoting a film. It was before all of his naughtiness was brought out. And he was very gentlemanly, and he sent us a thank you email. It was like very old school.
Okay, yeah.
Hollywood.
Well, isn't Candace Owens saying that he didn't do it? Like she's talking to him. Am I crazy to think? Because I don't pay attention to all of it. But when you come across a clip, is Candace Owens kind of changing? Does she kind of flip?
I think she's gone more
conspiracy. Yeah.
I mean, again, you can't not follow her because she's so famous.
That's
so
what I mean. You can't not
stuff,
see the clip.
But I don't know what she. I don't watch her consistently enough to know exactly where she was or where she is now. Like, I haven't.
Yeah, she had Harvey Weinstein on the show,
Yeah.
split screen from jail,
Yeah.
and talking to him and going like, because you didn't do that, did you? And like, she's like, I know he didn't, and he's just sitting there, but it's like, yeah, I don't know.
He's I think in some of them he was a very bad boy, and I think in other ones it was people who just regret what they did because they didn't get what they want. I think they're saying his genitals are rather ugly. They say his testicles were moved from his scrotum to his inner thighs, causing noticeable scarring. He must have had a lovely smelling ball bag.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he was treated for an infection. He had it was. They said it was also a perceived lack of personal hygiene.
Oh my God.
Big smelly mogul.
Ugh, just a
filthy
big
asshole.
Ugh. Yeah.
Oh God, there's nothing worse than a fat guy who is not aware of how bad he smells.
Ugh, just coming out in a robe with his long balls. Ugh.
Yeah, his balls sewn to his leg, and his penis. I got one ball over there, this one looking that way, and his dick in the middle going, I got a scar on me.
We got Christian Bale in this one. You're gonna love it.
Oh, Harvey.
Oh man.
Anyway, are you doing any acting, Paul? Before we wrap up, I know you have a heart out. Are you doing any acting?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a part in this movie that we're gonna do in Jersey in the next couple of months.
Oh, very nice.
So that, and I love it. Like I used to be afraid of it, but I kind of like but I don't like audition to act. It's just like, hey, if Virzi would be good for that part like that, because I stand up first. But I like to act.
There's a storm coming, and we got to do something about it. Just auditioning.
What do you mean?
For anybody who might have a part for me, just auditioning. That was me as the mayor of a town, and there's a storm coming.
You nailed it. You fucking nailed it.
There's a storm coming, and I pause.
When does this come out, this pod?
It'll be in the next few weeks.
Oh, okay.
It's like going to be soon, probably before August.
All right, so I won't plug my December dates.
Oh, no, you can.
You know when you do those pods, they're like,
my God.
listen, I did Ari Shafir's, and he was just like, yeah, so because I did the Italy one,
Yeah.
and he was like, yeah, it'll be out like 7 months. Yeah. I was like, okay. It's like, you could have called me.
Or when you're on the road and they're like, yeah, they want to have you on, but they want you to do their podcasts. I'm like, it airs after I'm gone, you fucking idiot booker. How about no? I'm not doing their podcast.
Yeah.
Did my wife come home?
I don't like that.
Oh, I thought you guys looked. I thought maybe my wife came home.
Left. I saw somebody leave
When
we were talking.
Oh, not just the second.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Otherwise, we've been burglarized.
Yeah, no, I got a new podcast out called Paul's Best Podcast. Check that out, man. The first 3 were great. We had basically my guest comes on, talks about the best of what they know. We had Pete Davidson, Soder, and Mark Normand, and now we got NFL players coming on. Yeah, check me out. I'm going to be at what's it called, the Edmond Town Hall in Newtown, Connecticut on December 12th. Will this be out by then?
Yes.
Okay. And Thanksgiving Eve, I'll be at Levity Live, so you guys could check that out. All my dates, paulvirzi.com. Yeah, I figured do that.
So funny, Paul. Thank you for
appreciate
coming.
it,
I've been
dude.
dying to get you on. I'm so happy you were able
I got to
to
get
come.
you on Paul's Best.
I would love to.
Just think of the best things that Jim Norton knows. Whatever Jim Norton knows the most, the best of. What do you?
Potato sack races. Really uninteresting. Egg dyeing.
That would be funny to have Jim on and just have it be the most obscure best of ever.
Best toenail clippings. Who's got the fattest, juiciest toenail clipping?
Dude, right when you said that, I looked at Harvey Weinstein's face. Oh, God.
You ever clip a toenail and sniff? Have you ever done that for real?
I haven't sniffed. No. I've admired a nice size.
Yeah.
I've admired a nice size, but I've never sniffed. I think sniffing is another level.
Sure, I hear you. That's AAA to the major leagues. I understand.
Yes, yeah. A sniff after that's why you got to watch Ed Gein.
Yeah, I sure do. All right, well, this was a very fun episode, and check Paul out. Thanks a million.
Dude, thank you, man. You're the best.
I like to close with something really poignant. Be good to yourselves because others will not always be. Paul?
And if you have childhood trauma, just know that it's not your adult self. It's your childhood self, and there is help.
So, yeah, blink it away in some fucking charlatan's office, you idiot.
Move your eyes like a lunatic.
Look left and right, think of your uncle. You're cured. 1,500, please.
It's only 8 sessions. They're going to overcharge. Thanks for having me, bud.
Thank you so much for calling my show. The episode's over, it's time to go. Good luck, stupid, good luck, stupid. I hope everything works out. Good luck, stupid, good luck, stupid. Don't blame me when it doesn't work out. Good luck, stupid, good luck, stupid. Don't blame me when it doesn't work out.